Kelly from Kelly Plans It All. I wanted to do just a quick video today and walk you through my craft space with all my planner supplies. I don't actually plan in this space because my favorite thing to do is actually to take my planner cart to the couch on a Saturday night at a table tray and plan while watching SNL or Netflix or whatever. That's kind of my time. So I don't actually plan in this space, but this is where I do keep my stuff. If I'm doing some kind of planning project outside of that Saturday night sacred time, then I do that in this space. If I'm laminating something or using my silhouette or working on some other project, I do that in this space. Now, before I show you, this space is actually our dining room, but there's only 3 of us. So we have an eating kitchen with like a breakfast nook. So if we're eating at a table, we're eating there. We're not eating in the dining room. We don't really host a lot of dinner parties. I guess when we bought this house, we imagined that we might. That doesn't really happen. So we haven't used this space appropriately as a dining room in years. When Aiden was little, it was like a toy room. And so as he's gotten older and his toys have gone upstairs, we haven't used this space the way it was designed. So I started covering our dining room table in here in planner supplies, and it's become a planner space or a craft space. I do have a vision for getting more planner specific or craft specific tables and desks and shelving. I haven't done that yet. That's not where we are in our various projects we need done in our house. I mean, we bought this house 11 years ago. So as you can imagine, there are things that are in need of repair at this point. We just redid all of the painting on our house. We did some brickwork that was dangerously falling. We've done things like that. We have a fence that we think is probably going to end up getting replaced this year. So craft space is not high priority. So I'm going to show you how to make do. This is, there are parts of it that are cute, but I wouldn't say it's like Instagram worthy. And there are lots of super pretty Instagram worthy desks and craft spaces out there. And so I'm coming at this from a more like, this is how a real person who's not doing it for Instagram and just needs it functional. I'm going to kind of show you how I use my space that is not a craft space. In fact, there's actually a chest freezer still in our dining room because we are in the process of finding a place for it in the garage, but we haven't done that yet. So it's still here in our dining room / craft space. So let's go check it out. So welcome to my craft space. This is kind of what we're working with. I'm going to kind of go space by space here. So I told you this was my dining room. So it has like my wedding pictures and a big mirror and a chest freezer. But I also have planner stuff. So this is my planner cart. We've gone through all of these sticker albums before in a previous video, so I'm not going to do that. I have all these like Design Pandemonium and Libby & Co. and other company stickers all over this IKEA Raskog cart, but it's got, it does not look organized, but I promise that it is. So I have stickers on top. And then these are all like implements. I have like coloring books and lettering books and supplies for that here. I have like note cards and stuff. These are all like sticker sheets that are partially used that I need to go through and kind of cull the ones I want to keep and get rid of the ones I don't. And then I have various pen pouches, like that has coloring Broadway sheets and then like pens that I use for coloring in it. And these are just like, that is all full of sticky notes, and that one is full of just various other coloring supplies. So there's all kinds of stuff. This little thing, so this is like kind of like scrapbook memory keeping stuff from the last couple of trips I've done that I need to do something with. It's all in there. This is my Kit Life planner bag. So if I go to like a planner event, I'll take that. This is a Heidi Swapp memory album that I'm in the middle of working on. This is all various craft supplies. So I've got like these brushes and inks and stuff to do different things with. This is all like mink foils and vinyl for my silhouette. And then this is like the contact paper for vinyl and mink supplies and other cutters and tools in there. So that's kind of what I'm working with there. This area is actually my filming space. So I actually have it set up because after I finish this video, I have a plan with me to film. So I've got that ready But this is just like a ring light I bought on Amazon. And then same, this is just like a thing to hold my phone that I bought on Amazon. And it's really cool. It like goes high, it goes low, it turns out. So if I'm filming like a face video, I can flip it like that. I put a clip on here because sometimes I let my phone run really low and I need to charge it. And that's to hold the cord so it doesn't get in the way. So that's cool. Then I just have some random supplies that are always out. Obviously, I've got various pens and markers, pencils, scissors, rulers, just different tools. All my theater washi is on my little washi cart from A Treasured Home. And then I've got this little bucket that I got at, I don't remember what planner event, with some different parts and pieces in there. This is all my Kit Life stuff. So this is like, there's notepads, there's stickers, there's, oops, I'm knocking stuff over. But all my Kit Life supplies are in this. I got as a table mate gift at a planner event. And then I got this as a table mate gift too, but I use it to keep my sharp stuff. So I've got 2 different kinds of X-Acto knives. And then that's a remote that goes with this camera tripod. So I stuck it in there so I wouldn't lose it. I've got one of these little clip-on ring lights. There's actually one on my phone right now so that this looks a little better. These are all my like contact cards that I take to events that have all my like social media stuff on it. So they're all in here with some stickers that I haven't decided what to do with yet. And some of my sampler stickers from an actor plans. So those are all right there. This is a microphone, obviously, duh, hello. You know what a microphone is. But I added my little Apple dongle to it so I can record, like when I record Plan With Me's, I do a voiceover of the parts that I fast forward through. And so I use that mic to record the voiceover so it doesn't sound terrible. This is a pouch I got at Playing Camp last year, and I've got lots of like traveler's notebook supplies in it. So it's got like, I don't think I can open it with one hand. Hold please. If I'm good, I'll edit that, and if I'm not, I won't. So I've got these little like simple TN covers from the 1407 planners, and like jump bands and dashboard sleeves and that kind of stuff. I've got some other like memory keeping bits in there from Broadway shows that I haven't done anything with, so we're leaving them there. This is my little washi station. I'm going to pull this chair out so we can see it a little better. So these 2 on the bottom actually came from the Container Store. They're like sunglasses case holder things, but they're really expensive. These 2 came from Amazon and they were a little cheaper and they look exactly like them. So, but they didn't exist on Amazon when I bought the first couple. So it's just drawer after drawer of washi. I have a washi problem. But probably the ones I use the most are like, this is my Design Pandemonium drawer. And some of them have spilled over into this drawer because I have a lot of Design Pandemonium washi. And then I have some Simply Gilded in here and here. This drawer is not full at all yet. It's my backups of my Broadway washi. So they're chilling in there. And then all the Michaels washi and some, you know, various others that I've collected over time. I've got a pile of photos here that I'm going to do memory keeping with. So they're just chilling right now. I bought this on eBay. And that's a stamp on top. They sold it in like the Asian markets in Starbucks. But it's this washi right here. Mermaidy. Had to have it. So I had to buy it on eBay because they didn't sell it at Starbucks here. This is kind of my little Broadway section here. So these are all my Playbills. And I have them divided up into different binders. We've gone through these before. I haven't had to add a volume 3 here and a volume 2 there because my binders got super full. And then these are some extras that I may be sending to my friend Lithia because I don't really have a use for them, but she will. But yeah, that's my Playbills. These are randoms. They're shows I haven't seen or performances I wasn't at, but they're just like my collection. And all the T. Rico thank you cards, and then Playbills or programs that are too big. They're a bigger size. So they're all in there. This stuff down here is stuff I'm looking to give away. It's not, I mean, this is the Planners Anonymous box, but there's other stuff in it, and that's an Erin Conran box. But they're both just filled with odds and ends of planner stuff I need to give away. I've got one of these little canvas things from Amazon with all of these pins from various planner conferences or planner companies. So this is kind of like my planner pin swag So I just kind of hung it on the end of this shelf here. We'll get to those shelves in a minute. I'm going to come over here. I have another cart. This is actually an Amazon cart. Not Amazon, Michael's. It came from Michael's. And it's wider. And I had my husband, when he built it, install this shelf upside down. Actually, this one too. Both of these shelves are upside down. So I can put my silhouette up here. And then on this shelf, I have my Mink and my laminator. And really, I can operate this up here. I don't have to take it off and put it on another surface. I just have to pull it away from the wall so that the thing can go behind it and come out the back. And then just plug it in. I put little cord saver things on all the cords so they roll up really nice. And then I've got kind of my laminating supplies and cutters and stuff on the bottom. So that's what's going on over there. So we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna pull the dining room chairs out so we can actually see. So I've got a couple of these shelves, and actually Michelle Ramey is the one who started using these shelves and showing them in Facebook groups, and so I had to buy them there from Amazon. I'll link them. But it's kind of where I put all my stuff. So I've got like, there's a little TN down here. My show passport you saw me do a video on is down here. I bought the Broadway Up Close Theater passport. It's down there too. I've got 2 traveler's notebooks that I'm using, but they're not everyday carry. So they're just here so I can grab them when I need them. And then inserts. These are traveling inserts from Lights Planner Action for upcoming trips. So I'm not using them yet. They're just there. These are some other inserts that are either trips that I haven't started yet or different. Like I think there's a Christmas planner in here somewhere. So they're things I haven't used yet. This is my flower from Hadestown. I just stuck it in there. And again, these are more notebooks. I have a notebook problem. Notebooks I haven't used yet. This is last year's Day Designer, or not Day Designer, Kit Life. I use too many planners. But yeah, so it's got that kind of stuff in it. Then this is the Teresa Collins photo album that we got at Go Wild in Austin. And actually, I don't use it as a photo album at all. I'm going to sit it in this chair. I use it for, well, I put my Ink My Door thing from Design Pandemonium in it. But I use it for die cuts, for the big cards that you sometimes get in orders. I put some Hamilton postcards in here. Anything that I would use maybe to decorate a TN or to add a little flair to a photo. They're all in there so I can find them. These little drawers are super cute. Let me kind of open one here. And it's where I keep all my clips. These are from Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store. And it's 3 drawers in a section. And so I just have 3 of them stacked on top of each other. And so every drawer has clips. These are Heidi Swap like die cuts that go with her memory keeping system. And then these are like page corners that go with her memory keeping system. And then at the top I have like charms that go on the edge of a TN. I have these crayons that I made, Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, at the Crayola store, but I didn't have anywhere else to put them. They wouldn't get messed up, so I stuck them in there. So that's kind of where I'm keeping stuff. I have a whole like Broadway drawer. So I have Hamilton clips. I have a Mean Girls clip. I've got a lot more Hamilton clips. It's basically like Hamilton. Oh, and also there's a Mean Girls burn book. That's basically what's happening in that drawer. And I didn't want to fold up the ribbon, so I just dangle it out the side. That works, right? Okay, over here is kind of like, this is where planners not go to die. This is the opposite, but it is planners that are used. So when I make some of those travel smash books that you've seen me do videos with, they go here. These are the 1407 planners, like her try-a-size TNs, that I'll put used B6 inserts in so that I've got them to keep, but they're not just roaming out in the wild. So that's what's going on here. These are all things that I've done trips in. So like this is my Puerto Rico trip. This is a New York trip. So this is a Go Wild. So there's all these different things. And then I've got my Kiki K that I have used before with daily inserts. I might use it again if daily inserts become a thing that I like. So that's there. We're getting to the end, y'all. I'm really almost there. These are some like Broadway flyers I've gotten in the mail. So I'm keeping them. I may want to do something with them. This is the stash jar by Ray Dunn that I found, and I stuck all my planner bands in it, and I'm not 100% sure I'm keeping this. Planner bands are not something I really use anymore now that I'm in a kit life. I use them a lot with Erin Condren, so I don't know. Right now they're just living in there until something different happens. This is a box of sheet protectors for my sticker binders over there. I just got a new box, so I stuck it here. And then these are the boxes that Kit Life planners came in this year. So that's my space. So that's it. It like, you don't have to have the entire IKEA catalog to have a functional craft space. You just need a surface and then places to store your stuff that you can buy over time. You don't have to buy it all at once. I certainly did not buy all of this at once. It kind of became a like, okay, well, I could use another one of these, or okay, maybe I do need to do something with this. And so over the 5 or so years I've been pretty planning, I've gathered stuff, or as I've seen stuff. So it's really, really easy in this social media driven environment, I say, as I'm here on a social media platform, to feel like you have to buy everything, do everything, have everything before you can put yourself out there or show other people what works for you. And I'm here to say that's not true. You can go ahead and put yourself out there today and say, here's who I am as a planner, a crafter, a creator. Here are the things that I use that work for me. I think that's more inspirational to people, to see what you can do with basic materials than like, sure, I could be a fantastic crafter, planner, content creator, whatever, if I had all this beautiful stuff, but I can also do what I need to do with some very basic stuff. And so can you. So I hope you're inspired by that, to take ownership of the space that you do have, whether that is a dedicated craft space or a dining room or a nook or whatever you have in your house. Take ownership of it, make it functional for you, make it inspirational to you, and that's all you need. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like. That really helps other people find my videos. And when I get to 100 subscribers, I can have a custom URL, which will be super helpful to link people to, instead of those weird YouTube URLs that have all the letters and numbers and they don't mean anything. So we're very close to that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would super appreciate it. And then please share this with other people that you think would be interested, so we can get to that 100 subscribers mark and I can get a custom URL, and that would be the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm at Kelly Plans It All on all social media platforms, so come find me somewhere else too and see if you like what I do off of YouTube. Talk to you soon. Bye.